What's up, y'all? It's Tuesday, Diddy day 28. You know what's real sad? Today, the prosecution rests its case, right? And the defense states that they only need a day, maybe two. They're not calling no witnesses. The judge already asked Diddy, did he make the decision not to testify on his own behalf from his own decision? He said yes. The judge asked him again because Diddy said that him and his attorneys made that decision. The judge asked him again, are you sure you don't want to testify on your own behalf? He shouldn't testify on his own behalf because he's looking at it as everybody that was in the freak-offs and doing the things that they were doing did it out their own free will. You can't keep using money as an excuse of, oh, I had to pay my bills. Well, you did it because you wanted to do it, right? That's your own free will choice, right? The proof is on the prosecution. The proof isn't on the defense. The defense has to prove reasonable doubt. Remember that. The defense has to prove reasonable doubt. It could be the smallest thing. They have to prove reasonable doubt. We all have not seen a RICO. Everybody keep trying to say that there is, but no, there hasn't been a RICO that's been proven. It's been domestic violence and nasty sex. That's it. And do we want the government in our bedroom? Nobody does. Check out these next videos. Thank you for tuning in.
The prosecution rested its case today in Diddy's trial after 6 weeks of testimony and 34 witnesses. Diddy spoke for the first time in court on Tuesday to tell the judge he would not be taking the stand to testify. The judge asked him how he's feeling, to which he responded, I'm doing great. He then thanked the judge and told him he's doing an excellent job. It's now the defense's turn to plead their case, but said they will not be calling any witnesses. One of Diddy's lawyers spent the afternoon going over each count against the rapper, stating that the government did not prove each alleged crime. Closing arguments are expected to begin Thursday, and the jury could start deliberating as soon as Friday.
Why won't anyone take the stand for Sean Diddy Combs? Here's what we know, no fluff, just facts. In a surprising move, Diddy's legal team announced they will not call a single witness to testify in his defense. This comes during the ongoing federal case of the United States versus Sean Diddy Combs, where prosecutors have laid out a series of serious allegations. Usually, defense teams present witnesses to challenge claims, provide character support, or create reasonable doubt. But in this case, Diddy's team is going silent, a tactic that suggests they're either confident in the weakness of the prosecution's case or they're trying to avoid further scrutiny by keeping the courtroom focused on what's already been said. Now, many within social media are questioning the tactics of the defense of Sean Diddy Combs, thinking that this decision could backfire if jurors interpret the silence as a lack of support or worse, as guilt. But legally, a defendant is not required to present witnesses or testify.